All right. So, hi everyone. This is the second episode of the Don't Fret series. And as I already mentioned to you, in this series, not everything will be like as great as in all those videos online where people show off their talent and their hard work. But this is also about hard work. Um, So some of these will be shorter, some of these will just show my current progress, and obviously later on you will just see how I'm getting better and how it's possible to actually improve these things. So currently, I just wanted you to meet my bass. This is a simple chord electric bass, and I will tell you more about it. Actually, I decided to make a gear video. I will do that this week, I think in 2-3 days, and I'm looking forward to it. There you will hear more about the guitar, the amplification I use, my recommendations, and things like that. So this is just a short update. I had a little time to put in bass at least. I really try to keep up everything, but just I have so many things and ideas, and everything is just rushing that I could only spend a bit less time compared to what I wanted to. But still, I just want to keep you updated because I think this week I will have more time to progress, and then you can see the difference. So currently I'm doing the course called Bass Buzz, and in this course it's a very good course. I already talked about this. Also, make sure to check out my latest podcast because it's about hobbies and habits. So make sure to check it out because it's really relevant to all this. And I'm talking a lot about my journey, my ideas, how I feel I can be better in all these. And I think you will find it useful. The podcast's name is the Venn diagram. You can access it on major platforms for podcasts like Spotify and Pocket Casts and whatever. Yeah, and I'm doing this course called Bass Buzz. It's not free, but it has a fairly good price, and I think the course is very good. For some people said it's a bit slow. I don't think it's slow, at least not for me. But I must admit that like most of the course was quite straightforward and in some sense easy for me. Not super easy, but it was not a huge struggle because I think it's very well like structured and it's very digestible. But every now and then there is something that like stops me and like something that's challenging. And in this case, I'm like at the end of a module, and the last song is Billie Jean from Michael Jackson, and it has a very prominent bass line, and like the problems with it, or not the problems but the challenges, is that like it has string crossing and you have to use your fingers in a certain order, which also like much different from the order I used before. Yeah, so using your pinky finger, using your middle finger in a different way. This is alternate finger picking, but still it's different because usually you start with your pinky, at least based on the course, but now you have to start with your middle finger. So I'm struggling with that, sometimes messing it up and like just not doing it right, starting with the starting with the pointer finger and then just proceeding from there. So as you will see, I just show you my current state, which is not good, so bear with me. But I just want to show you maybe later this week or the beginning of next week that like what's happening actually, how it's progressing. So I really hope that you will hear something more coherent and more fun as time passes by. So yeah, I just really wanted to show you currently where I'm at. And I think it's even getting here was not so easy. I really had to practice it slow. But yeah, let me show you. And then yeah, bear with me. Just embrace the mistakes, I think, and let's see how it progresses in a week or so. I will do it again a bit slower. And here you see I already messed up the fingering. Let me try again. Because it should be like starting with middle and alternating. Now it's good. And I had to change strings. Okay, let me try in together. How can you? Okay. Yeah, the thing is, that's it. But the thing is, this is the speed I can do it at currently. But even this was a struggle for a day or two until I got there, because at first my fingers were going all over the place. I couldn't cross the strings properly. I even now I have issues. For example, a lot of strings are ringing out which shouldn't. Sometimes I'm not picking the right note. I certainly mess up my like alternate picking, so that's certainly not good yet. But I'm really paying attention to all these things, and I'm sure it will improve. So all of you doing this course, like really hang in there, because it will take time until you can get it. I will return back after it got better, after I can actually continuously play this and make it more enjoyable. So whoever is doing it, like good luck, and you will get there. And who's not doing it but wishes to pick up the bass, I'm really encouraging you to do so. It's tremendously fun. The course is great, but yeah, you must know that it will take time. It will take time, definitely, until you can get good enough with this. It will take practice, but you can follow my progress and see how I'm practicing and where I'm at and what are my issues. You can also put some questions or anything down below in the comments, or just go to my website konradven.com and just message me in any way. Like there's email, comments there too. So just message me, get back to me, ask any questions, and I'm more than glad to just help you out with anything. And yeah, this is a journey. This needs some motivation and practice for sure, but it's not impossible, because believe me, at the first point, I couldn't even do this. Like, I tried to keep up with the video itself on Bass Buzz, and I was failing greatly, so I had to stop the video and just very slowly, I just started to pick it out one by one, like something like this, and maybe even slower. But I think you should, like everyone says that, but it's true. You should first learn it slow, and then you should just speed it up. So it's almost impossible to start with the right speed. At least for this, I'm sure for me it was not possible. So hang in there, you will get there, definitely. Yeah, and some closing thoughts. Please check my website, and I strongly encourage, if you like this content and if you're interested in more, please check my podcast, because I think especially the second one really talks a lot about all these struggles in hobbies, and especially connected to guitar. What were my experiences, how I improved, and how I actually managed to put more time into these. So I would really encourage you, check it out. It's called the Venn diagram. And please tune back this week, maybe in 2-3 days, around Thursday or something, for the gear video. I think I will give a lot of insight, and it will be quite helpful, because I put a lot of research into this, choosing the right gear as a beginner. And I spent hours and hours researching all this topic and just checking the best. Of course, what's best for me may not be the best for you, so I can't really tell you that, okay, this is one guide that fits all. No, but check it. You will see whether it works for you. But I got to certain huge conclusions, at least for me, which really helped me to just settle down, and I think that's huge. I will also talk about gear acquisition syndrome and certain issues with your gear, which kind of stops you from playing, and instead you're focusing on all these, in some sense, unimportant things for you as a beginner. So anyhow, stay tuned. See you in a few days. Check the podcasts and message me if there's anything. Thanks for tuning in and have a great one.